It is said that history shows us where we've been, but that heritage shows us who we are. As the world turns faster and faster every year with newer and quicker technologies, it's good to know that there are companies still out there that take pride in their heritage and hold on to the values of old. We would like to take this opportunity to revisit our heritage as 80/20 celebrates our 20th year of doing business and empowering imaginations.
Well, one of the reasons that we named it 80/20 is to get you to ask why we named it 80/20, which means we get a chance to explain to you what 80/20 is and what 80/20 does, and you're about to find out all about it.
While 80/20 may only be 20 years old, 80/20 founder Don Wood had aspirations of operating a business of his own ever since he began his career peddling seeds at 8 years old. While he jokes that his blonde hair and charming smile was the deal closer, he knows the real reason why he found success is because he learned early on the fundamental skill of being a successful salesman. The customer comes first, and to say please and thank you every time. These qualities would become the foundation of a life, a business, and philanthropic works.
When I drive up to the place, I know that this day I can make a difference. And tomorrow I'll be able to make a difference. And the day after I'll be able to make a difference. And that's what it's all about. This is our philosophy. As far as I'm concerned, it should be everybody's philosophy. Being able to make a difference is the American way, and I'm for it all the way. And that's the thing that keeps me going.
After serving his country during the Korean War, Don began his climb on the corporate ladder in various tool and machining businesses in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Over those 30 years, Don had rightfully become an authority in the field of automation tooling and marketing. After independent ventures in consulting, speaking, and trading in various small businesses in the 80s, Don decided the time was right to start his own company, the way he wanted to do it. In late 1989, Don and two of his sons, Doug and John Wood, began laying the groundwork of the company, and by January 1990, 80/20 Incorporated had been born.
80/20, what an interesting name. Who would ever name a company 80/20? The origin of 80/20 came from Valfredo Pareto, that theorized that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. This was a great foundation for the company and what it does, because it really opens the door to creativity, which is exactly what our product is, and we're on our way.
Surprisingly, the original idea for 80/20 was not as we now know it today. Don intended to use his background in automation, John's background in production, and Doug's business experience to provide companies a turnkey solution to workflow issues.
Fortunately, we got a hold of some T-slot extrusions, and we mounted the slides and thrusters to the extrusions for demonstration to our distributors. Well, after I'd made a couple of runs at our distributors, or prospective distributors, I found out their interest was more in the T-slotted extrusions than it was in the slides and thrusters. Therefore, I really felt that that was the market of the future. That was exactly where we should be.
Don and his two sons quickly made a decision that would set the tone and foundation for 80/20's entire history. They gave the customer what they wanted. They empowered their customers' imagination. They gave them the industrial erector set.
Process is limited to the imagination. You do a mental image of what you want, and then you start building from that point. And you make it the way you want it, just like we did on Christmas morning.
For some reason or another, we felt we could take over the world with those three little profiles. As far as the operations goes, it was just chaos. Guys would be ducking bars as they were walking across the room. Finished orders would be staged in the hallway, and we were tumbling parts in cement mixers and washing bars in buckets. We didn't really have the best workflow efficiency, and we didn't have the room. Basically, we were just making the best with what we had.
However, you could say that the lack of efficiency was really a blessing in disguise.
Moving from the Enterprise Center to Commercial Road was just a phenomenal leap, just in having the square footage to move material without having people shut off their machines or leave their workstation to pass. Boy, the changes were just big. I mean, every day there were new changes. Methodology in the machining, the handling of the material, the finishing of the material, the production just, tripled.
The improved workflow and management, coupled with a solid training team made up of Don and his eldest son, Dave Wood, who joined the company in 1993, boosted sales through the roof for the next 3 years, forcing 80/20 to move yet again.
Well, back in '95, the business was really starting to pick up, and we needed more space. We were really pushed at the seams in Fort Wayne. We had heard about this building, and so we thought we'd come out and take a look. We pulled in the driveway, and it's like, wow. I mean, this was 3 times the size of our Fort Wayne location. But we had big plans, and it was way more than we needed at the time. But we felt like we had really found a home here in Columbia City, and as it's turned out, we were right.
80/20 had found a home. And with the order flow and workforce finally at a matching level to the orders coming in, 80/20 had the ability to implement a world-class customer service team, invest in process efficiencies and new facilities, and develop new technologies and tools to bring 80/20 to the masses.
Our focus since the beginning was to take care of the customer, sort of live by the golden rule, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And to do that, we knew we needed to make the investments. We needed to invest in our people, we needed to invest in our infrastructure. Training, personnel development, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People has been key to our cultural development. Our business, we've done it all in-house. We've packed our own chute. We've got the latest technology on the floor for manufacturing products. We've got the latest technology facing the world through the internet and through our intranet. We've got design tools for customers. We've got videos for customers to learn how to use the product better. What this means to the customer is peace of mind, and what we've always sold is peace of mind. We've never led with the product, we've led with who we are as a company and our culture, and the fact that if you do business with 80/20, you're going to get what you expect. We're going to deliver what you've ordered, and we're going to deliver it on time, and we're going to deliver it at a fair price. We're going to treat our stakeholders, all of our teammates in the company, we're going to treat them just as equally and with as much respect as we have treated our customers in the marketplace. And that is an unbeatable combination. Our competition can't touch us, and our culture is the secret sauce that allows us to win.
Over the years, 80/20 would grow and expand 3 more times due to growth in sales, volume, capabilities, and increasing number of products in stock. 80/20 now has over 60 profiles and 6,000 parts to offer. They have 15 CNC machines for custom machining virtually any product, and even own their very own anodization machinery and facility. They have 120 demo vans on the road, 80 distributors in 50 states and 6 countries, and over 30 acres of property adjacent to the current facilities ready for future expansion and development.
Well, the growth of the company, to me, is a trip. Every time we make an addition, or when we hire some more people and we train more people and we have more customers, then I personally feel very, very gratified that I'm able to be part of that happening. And it's a thrill. It's a thrill like I've never had before, and this is one of the things that keeps me going. It's one of the things that keep me excited about what we're doing and excited about the people we're doing it with. And let it never end.